Hey, it's the Midnight Reverend, and today we are doing gift lift ideas for the home. So basically, if you're a new bride and groom and you're going to start living together, your gift list might want to be tailored to certain items that you might need around the house. So we're going to look at the different rooms in your house and the ideas of what the gifts you could actually ask for that would be beneficial rather than just an item that would sit maybe on the shelf and not be used. So inspiration for your items can come from many places, whether it's a certain style you like or a certain colour, or whether you have a theme running through your house. So we'll start with the living room. So the living room is like the communal place in your house. Sometimes it will be the kitchen, depending on your house. Some people prefer sitting in the kitchen at the table. Others prefer sitting in the front room around the TV. So you can tailor to the couple that you know. So the items that you could get for the living room would be maybe a print for the wall. If you want to buy a statement piece like that, you could buy a lamp. You could buy a vase. You could buy cushions. You could buy a table. You could buy a nice fancy rug. You could buy curtains. If you want to go fancier, you could buy a TV for them. You could buy a hi-fi. You could buy little things as well. You could buy a photo frame or a vase. You could buy them a plant for the room. So it doesn't always have to be like big gestures of items. So you don't have to get them the latest curved TV. If you want to get them a couple of throw cushions, you could just get something small. You could get units for their house if you want. You could get them a bookcase, or you could get them a cupboard, or you could get them something like a dartboard, or, something. You can tailor the item you buy to the couple that you're buying for. You don't want to buy them something that they're not going to use necessarily. You want to come round and find that it's being used and everyone's, joining in with the whole experience. If you have a big enough house, I live in a bungalow, so that's kind of out of the question, but a dining room. So not everyone has a dining room, but for a dining room, there are loads of things you could still buy. If you have a dining room, you could also buy, like I said, vases and lamps and tables and chairs. You could buy carpet, you could buy paintings. A dining room, you could also buy things like candelabras. You could also buy things like decorative items like rugs, or you could buy, like I said, wall art again is a good thing for a dining room. If you want to be more theatrical, you could buy a nice mirror for the dining room. You could buy a nice mural or art piece. You could buy chairs, but you could buy really ornate chairs. You could buy a nice oak table. You could buy stuff for the dining table. You could buy the placemats and the coasters and everything else. So you can really tailor your items to your couple. Like if they want certain colours, or if they're going for a certain wood effect in the house, you could try and keep in the same kind of colours, which will help. It does make the bride's life easier. Now, for the boudoir, or the bedroom, obviously there's certain things you can buy and maybe certain things you can't. You could buy them a bed, obviously, mattresses, you could buy them pillows, you could buy them duvet covers, curtains, the same kind of things. You could buy them an alarm clock, you could buy, like I said, wall decoration again. You could buy them a nice throw for the bed. You could buy them nice lighting. Obviously, if they have an ensuite bathroom, you could buy special stuff for their ensuite bathroom that you necessarily wouldn't buy if they had just a communal bathroom. So you could buy them special towels just for their his and hers bathroom if you want to do his and hers stuff. So you could buy stuff like that. Obviously, with the bedroom, maybe you want to follow a colour theme or a colour style, or maybe you want to get a bit more information before you buy them a bed, you know, like a mattress or a colour is also handy sometimes. Finding out whether they're like pastels or bright colours, because you don't really want to be buying them a garish duvet cover that doesn't go with the rest of the room, really. Then you have kind of, if you have a games room, like you could buy them a pinball machine, a dartboard, you could buy them board games. If they have a bar in their house, some people have a bar, amazingly. You could buy them wine. If they have a record player, like in a separate room, like my dad has a special room just for playing his music. You could buy them record players. You could buy them, you know, stuff that goes with the couple. You know, if they have a wine cellar, then buy them loads of wine. You could buy them like that. You try and keep to the couple so that you don't lose who they are in the stuff you buy. You kind of tailor the items around. Now, I found that when I moved in, storage was a good thing. So storage could be for any room, really. Cupboards, bookcases, laundry baskets, storage, wicker baskets, storage boxes. I mean, when you move in together, you suddenly find that you have so much stuff and you've got to cram it into, maybe like me, I live in a bungalow, so we have quite a lot of stuff, but in a bungalow, so we've got cupboards and units and everything, so maybe you could buy it like that. So instead of buying them something else to add to the amount of stuff they have, you buy something to fix the amount of stuff they have. So you buy a cupboard, you buy a wardrobe, you buy a wicker basket, you buy a laundry basket. So you could buy shelves, floating shelves or glass shelves, or, you know, somewhere to store stuff is always a good idea. Then you get your kitchen. So the kitchen, again, is can be pricey. So the kitchen, if you want to buy like smaller items, you could buy a blender or a toaster. You could buy cutlery, you could buy crockery, and then if you want to go a bit more expensive, you could go for an oven, a fridge, a dishwasher. You know, buy them the latest coffee percolator machine. For the kitchen, it's more about appliances, but you can buy other stuff like cutlery, plates, glasses. I mean, there's a whole range of stuff. You can just imagine how much you use in a kitchen on a day-to-day basis. Pots, pans, crockery, it all adds up. You could buy them blenders, you could buy them slow cookers, you could buy them mixers. I mean, my kitchen is only kind of small, but, you know, some people have really big kitchens and they have like 7,000 appliances to help cook with. You know, me, I have a pot and a pan and a ladle, and that's me kind of done, really. So we've done the living room, we've done the bedroom. The bathroom, like I said, is the bathroom you can do certain things with. You can buy them towels. There's a kind of, I mean, you could buy them a shower, but it's a bit pricey. You could buy them like toothbrush holders and stuff, soap dishes and stuff like that. So the bathroom is kind of limited. You can buy them a wicker basket or a laundry basket or something like that. So the bathroom is kind of limited. And then you have outdoors. So you've got the garden. So you could buy them a lawnmower or a hot tub. You could buy them garden furniture. You could buy them a barbecue. So really the entire house is your oyster for when you do a gift list. You need to think, you can think out of the box as well. If you want to think out of the box on wedding gift items, you could have a fire pit. You could have maybe a drone if you have a male couple. You could buy things like steak knives, or you could buy things like PlayStations. I mean, really, you could buy wireless speakers. You could buy you know, the latest modern technology, or you could buy something vintage or rustic. Really, the choice is yours for a gift list. Talking of gift lists, when you've decided that you want to have a gift list, there are loads and loads and loads of places that you could go to. So you could go to someone like Habitat for a gift list. You could go somewhere to like John Lewis. You could go to Debenhams. If you want to go to somewhere expensive, you could go for a Virgin Experience. You could go to places like Harvey Nichols. You could go to somewhere like a sofa company if you want to have sofas. You could go to the White Company, which is also a really fancy company for items. You could go to somewhere like Argos if you want to do it on the cheap. Debenhams, John Lewis, like I said, Marks and Spencer's. You will find quite a lot of companies out there now have gift lists or Virgin Experiences, or you get the Argos Red Letter Days, I think they're called. So literally you have the world as your oyster for a gift list. You don't have to go for the traditional. You can go really out there and, you know. So gift lists are alright, but if you want to stay away from the gift lists, you could do a honeymoon fund, you could do a charity donation, you could do cash towards an experience like a spa weekend or a theatre day. You could book a mini romantic trip. You could buy furniture. You could basically start a savings if you want to have children. You could put it towards a nursery. So the freedom with a gift list is that you don't have to necessarily buy certain items. But if you look around your own house and look at the stuff you have, maybe look around their house and you might see that they're missing certain items that you think maybe they might need. Sometimes it's nice to ask them, do they need a particular item? Or like I said, they'll make a gift list. Or if they're not going to ask for a present, then maybe you want to say, is there anything else I can give you? A charity donation, money towards your holiday fund, or maybe they don't want a present at all. Like I said, it's totally optional to have a gift list or to give an item. So there's a bit of give and take between the bride and the groom and the guests to make the gift list not so stressful and make it fun. It should be fun to receive presents and not stressful, and you should never feel pressured to buy a present, and the bride and groom shouldn't feel downhearted if they don't get what they ask for. They should be thankful maybe for the fact that the people that did buy the presents bought them presents. So if you haven't already and you'd like to check out my other wedding videos, I'm going to make a playlist where I'm going to keep all my wedding inspired videos. So this was the last video on the gift list. So I did 3 videos. The first one we were discovering why we have gift lists and the reasons behind them. The second one was a look at the 10 must-have gift list items for 2018 or just in general. And then the third one was a more in-depth look at the different ideas of what you could get them from ideas from around your own house, trying to personalise the present so that the bride and groom who are newlyweds and maybe don't live together can then use that item in their new house. So if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. And if you love these videos, give it a thumbs up. If you don't like these videos, then that's fair enough. But I tend to make videos on what I enjoy, and I hope you enjoy them too. So if you want to like and subscribe for more contents, please do. And I'll be bringing you more wedding videos in the future as long as everyone loves them. And then I will be bringing you subscriptions and unboxings and lipstick try-ons, and all my other contents is there if you want to check that out too. So please like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon for another video. Take care and thanks for watching. Bye!